Good morning, boys and girls, and Ramadan Kareem. I hope that you're all well and that you're enjoying your learning from home. Now, I'm sorry for interrupting your assembly. I know a lot of you will probably be thinking, hang on, that's not my head of house. No, my name is Mr. Roberts and I am an assistant principal at WSO. Now, I wanted to join you in today's assembly because I've got some very important and exciting news to share with you. Now, at WSO, we feel that enrichment is a very important part of what we do. It's not just about doing something fun, though that is important. It's about learning about ourselves as learners and developing ourselves as learners in an area that we enjoy and we feel passionate about. And that's why we felt, even though we're learning in a completely different way at the moment, that it was really important that we continue to offer an enrichment programme. And so, I can confirm, due to popular demand, as of next week, beginning next week, the 3rd of May, we will be introducing our distance learning enrichment programme. Yay! Now, I hope you're excited. I'm very excited, but obviously, distance learning enrichment isn't going to look exactly the same as it did when we were at school. But don't panic, because we have thought long and hard about the elements, the things about our enrichment that we as a school thought were really important, and you as students have told us you think are really important too. And those values for enrichment are student choice, competence development, specific skill development, a clear audience and purpose to the work, and that the activities are active, creative, and of course, fun for you as students. So these values play a key part in the distance learning enrichment that we're offering you. So shall I tell you more about how you can access it? All right then. Every Thursday morning, we will post a distance learning enrichment calendar onto your Seesaw journal along with your Thursday morning assembly. The distance learning enrichment calendar will detail all of the enrichment options for the following week. The distance learning enrichment calendar will tell you the title of the enrichment and which teacher will be offering it. It will also give you a brief description of the enrichment and detail whether it's one of a series of enrichments or not. It gives a guide as to what age group the enrichment is aimed at, and it will detail any resources you'll need to participate. As this is published on a Thursday, that gives you plenty of time over the weekend to get hold of any resources you may need. And to view your workshop video, you simply click on the workshop link in the right-hand column. You can choose to do these enrichments whenever you want, but don't forget, while we would encourage you to take part in at least one every week, they are optional and you don't have to do any if you don't want to. Throughout the enrichment, the teacher will give you lots of guidance to support you in developing in the focus competence. They'll also teach you new techniques to help you master the skills you're learning in the enrichment. And the activities, they should be fun, they should be active, they should be creative or mindful. At the end of the video workshop, the teacher will share a QR code for their Padlet page. And here you can post the outcome of your enrichment. You could post a picture of what you've been able to achieve, or a video, or just a note. And it's really important that you don't just post your own work, but you also take the time to view the work of others too. But don't worry if you haven't got a QR code reader. You can also find a link on the distance learning enrichment calendar in the links column on the far right. If you click on that link, it will take you to that enrichment's Padlet page. And here you'll be able to see all the work that's been submitted by all the other students who've taken part in this enrichment too. As you can see, somebody's already posted something on the wall. So I'm going to leave a nice, friendly, encouraging comment. And to post the comment, I simply press the arrow. And there we go, it's posted. I'm sure they'll be thrilled when they see somebody's left a nice comment. Now to add your own work, you simply click on the pink, round Add button in the bottom right corner. So then I can add the title. I'm going to call this My Self Portrait, and then I can write some information about it below. Now, this enrichment was about reflection, and so I'm going to be reflective, and I'm going to put something that I like about it and also something that I could improve to make it even better next time. Now, if you want to, you can use the upload arrow icon to upload a picture from your iPad or a pre-recorded video, as long as it's short. But I'm going to use the camera icon to take a picture of my portrait now. So I click on the camera icon, I take the picture, I select use picture, and then finally I press the pink post button, and it will post my work to the wall. There's the audience and purpose value right there. Once you've posted onto the wall, anyone in the school can view your amazing achievements. And because we understand how hard it is to keep yourself entertained and to keep your mind enriched during this lockdown period, we've also included some exciting and enriching activities if you scroll down further on the distance learning enrichment calendar. You can do things like a virtual safari or a virtual tour of a museum or art gallery. You can even stream some live theatre. But remember, it's really important you do all your core lessons. You can do these activities at any other time. And finally, I just wanted to share with you a slight change to the way in which we'll be developing the WSO competencies for the distance learning period. It's not a big change, but instead of focusing on all of the competencies, we're just going to focus in on 3 of them for the remainder of the term. But which 3 competencies did we choose? Well, we chose the competence reflective, we chose the competence creative, and we chose the competence communicator. But why did we choose these 3? Well, firstly, because we know that these are popular with you, the students, but also because we felt that these competencies were among the most important of the WSO competencies and the most directly linked to learning. So we will focus on just one of these 3 core competencies each week. The focus competence for the week will be introduced in a video with the Sunday morning welcome.
Hello boys and girls, I hope you're well. I want to talk to you about competencies. So, every week we're going to try and get better at just one competence. And this week we're going to be focusing on the competence reflective.
And the teachers will have some special Seesaw competence stickers, which they will use to celebrate every time you show and demonstrate that you are trying to develop that week's focus competence. So we've got lots of exciting things in store next week. We've got the introduction of our distance learning enrichment program and a slightly new approach to the way in which we develop our competencies here at WSO. There's lots to look forward to, lots of new, interesting and innovative ways to move our learning forward. Thank you for allowing me to take up your time, and I'm going to hand you back over now to your head of house, who's a lot more interesting than me. Goodbye.